Back to our health alert tonight and the new Zika zone, Miami Beach. The governor announced today 5 new cases on the beach. CBS News Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Jon LaPook joins us now from New York. And Dr. LaPook, are you surprised at all that a new Zika zone has been discovered in Miami Beach?
I'm not at all surprised, Elliot. I think it would be magical thinking to think that this virus, from everything we know about the science of it, that it's going to stay confined in one area. I think we are going to see it pop up in other areas, and I'm especially concerned about the Gulf Coast.
Now, you talked to the head of the CDC today. What did he say about these new cases and the warning to pregnant women?
Well, he's saying, the pregnant women are the main people who we really are so concerned about because of the potential birth defect of microcephaly and other problems. So he's re-emphasizing the need to protect for women to do the things that we've been talking about, which is to cover up, stay inside, use the repellent, insect repellent. But he also said that in Miami Beach there are some specific challenges there. Because of the high-rise buildings there, you can't do the same aerial spraying because those planes, they go at about 100 feet in order to have the very small amounts of insecticide sprayed. So there's some challenges there. On the other hand, he said there are pools there that are chlorinated, so they're going to really they're watching very closely to see, is it going to stay contained in that area.
What about the concern among pregnant women? Are they at risk during the entire pregnancy, or are certain times of the pregnancy riskier than others?
Well, one would think that the first trimester, which is when everything is developing, would be the riskiest. But there have been reports of problems with infection anywhere during pregnancy. So the current recommendation is for people to, for pregnant women or people who are thinking of becoming pregnant to have precautions. And certainly pregnant women, by all the advisories, should be staying away from the 2 so-called Zika zones. The CDC went one step farther today, and they sort of said, if you are pregnant or you're sexually active and you're considering, if you're pregnant, especially if you're pregnant, that you should consider avoiding the entire Miami-Dade area. So they went one step farther. I think that's something they want people to discuss with their doctors. And that is a big concern here in South Florida. Dr. Jon LaPook, thank you very much for joining us from New York. And we'll have much more on Zika coming up on the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley at 6:30 and CBSMiami.com.